guys, welcome to my channel, Bump to Bundles. I'm Sarah. I've been a NICU nurse, newborn nurse, and lactation consultant for over 10 years now, a lactation consultant for just a few years, and I have 4 kids, and we are here to talk about all things the first year of having a baby. So let's get into it, and please don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to my channel. Okay. Everyone makes summer with a new baby just a little more complicated than it should be. There's so many lists and products and gear and safety and opinions, and I did it this way. So we're gonna simplify it for everyone today. And if you ask me, again, a mom of 4, with all 4 being born in the summer, and a newborn and NICU nurse, here are my 3 things you really only need this summer. When you walk into a store or scroll your TikTok or look at your Amazon, it gets a tad bit overwhelming with the summer infant items. There's tents and fans and cooling and pads and this and that, and it is a lot. But the great news is babies don't need complicated. They don't need complicated schedules, and they definitely don't need complicated items. I'm gonna break this down into 3 things that I always recommend new parents get their babies first summer. Essential number 1, and that is protecting your baby's skin. This is your number 1 priority this summer because they are a little more sensitive to sun. And remember, sunscreen is not your first layer of protection. The SPF swimsuits or shade hats, anything of that nature, that is your first layer of protection. Then you can use the sunscreen under that. There are so many different SPF swimsuits or just like sun suits for baby that are such a great protector of their skin. I'll list all of the things I'm talking about below in my comments, but they also have some that go down to their ankles and their wrist. Also the hats that come and they go down their necks, protecting the back of their necks and their heads because some of them don't have hair yet. And just keeping them out of direct sunlight if it's really hot is a great idea as well. And when you do need sunscreen, I am always going to recommend a mineral-based sunscreen. And what is that, you ask? When you look at the back and it has the ingredients, it's going to say zinc oxide. And really that's about it. Anything else is not necessary, and it's just more that you're putting on your baby's skin that does not need to be there. The purpose of zinc oxide is not to be absorbed into your baby's skin, but to be a layer of protection. So that's why they say, you know, some's water resistant, you need to reapply it because it's not absorbing into their skin, it's just sitting there blocking those rays. I love this brand right here. It's called Badger, and they have like different jars of it and tubes. It is what I use, and it is very mineral-based sunscreen, very simple ingredients, and I highly recommend this one. And don't be surprised when you put it all over your baby and they look like a white cat, because it is zinc oxide. So it's not like the ones that are spraying on with different chemicals in them that are clear. This is truly going to look like white paint. But that's great news because that means it's doing its job. Okay, number 2. This is hydration, temperature control, all things keeping baby comfortable. Now, of course, if they are really young, they're not drinking water yet, and that's absolutely fine because they're getting what they need as far as water content in hopefully their breast milk, but also formula as well. Most term newborns and on control their body temperature like we do. So if we're hot, think that they are definitely hot as well. And remember, lots of these guys can't sit up yet, so their backs are also against their stroller or car seat or whatever they may be laying on, just creating even more of a heat trap for them. So be sure you've got good circulation on them. You can use a fan. You can take them out of their car seats, out of their strollers, lay them on a blanket. They do have mesh carriers now, which I honestly help me sweat a little less too when I'm carrying baby around as well. I, again, love these SPF swimsuits, sunsuits, because they're also pretty breathable fabric, which helps baby be cool as well. If you're hot, check on baby because they are also hot too. Baby's cheeks start getting red or you notice them sweating, that's them telling you, hey, I'm too hot out here. Go ahead and take them inside or get them out of the direct sunlight, put a little water on their heads, and hopefully you'll get them cooled down pretty quickly. Here is number 3, and this is a huge one from now until forever, and that is water safety. Water safety and swimming are a life skill that need to start now. Depending on what type of water you have around your home is really what I suggest to parents how they should approach swim lessons or ISR or those kinds of things. So that's very personalized. However, if you are planning on taking baby on any body of water this summer, this is what you're going to need to know. You absolutely need a Coast Guard approved infant life jacket. What is that, you ask? Let me tell you. So this is what they look like right here. And they're different because instead of floating baby like this, if they were to fall in the water, they're going to float like this or, on their backs, hopefully. And that is important because as they get older too, we also want them to learn not to be floating like this because that is how we drown. They need to keep their bottoms up at all times. So they have a neck flotation piece as well with a strap to be able to pull baby if baby did fall overboard. They also have a strap that'll connect from their stomach into the middle of their back through their legs. And this again is going to help if you needed to pull them up out of the water to help that life jacket not slip off their neck. But another thing I really want you to focus on when you find one of these life jackets is the weight limit. And they are usually around 7 to 30 pounds. After that 30 pounds, you can move on to a different life jacket. But for these little guys, they're around 7 to 30 pounds. Some will be 15 to 30, so that's why I'm saying you really need to look depending on the weight of your baby. If you get pulled over on a boat and do not have your infant in one of these life jackets, you will get a fine. Teaching your baby things start on day 1. So that life jacket, water safety, all of those things, it may seem silly when they're this small, but it really does matter and it really can make a life or death difference in the end. So again, here is the life jacket I recommend. I will link everything I'm talking about below. We use these until our kids hit 30 pounds and then we go to a different one. But this is what you need if you are going to be on a boat, and also what I suggest just for a pool or any open area of water as well. I want you to decomplicate your first summer with baby. This to be fun, and I don't want people out there buying so many contraptions, it's overwhelming. I want you to focus on their skin, their temperature, and their safety. And those are the 3 things this summer we're gonna focus on. So we're gonna look for that good sunscreen, the zinc oxide. We are going to keep baby cool and compare them to our body temperatures. If we're hot, they're hot too. And number 3, we are going to start practicing water safety on day 1. And we are going to use those Coast Guard approved life jackets and just teach the respect of water, even from the youngest of ages. Everything else you do or need is extra. If you want it, that's amazing. If you don't, that's great too. So don't feel like you need to go buy all of these things, but these are the 3 I would highly, highly recommend. And a good sunsuit or swimsuit as well, and hat. So I'll link all of these products below. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment below. If you're a new mom, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I share practical real life advice from a nurse's standpoint and a mom's standpoint that I hope will make this season of motherhood easier for you. So happy summer. It's my favorite season, and so I'm so excited, and I hope you are too. Bye guys.